What's good, babes? And welcome back to Black Tea. It's your girl Ebony, and you guys already know that your girl is back with the mess. So let's talk about Normani and her feature pressuring the VMAs to let Normani perform her new song Wild Side. Now you guys know there has been a lot going on with Normani and this record, primarily the lack of organization and also the blatant sabotage allegedly. Now with that being said, the VMAs did announce some of the performers for this year's show. Now those performers are as follows: Lil Nas X, Lorde, Olivia Rodrigo, Camila Cabello, and also Machine Gun Kelly. Now we did not see anything about Normani, and another thing that I'm also extremely surprised about is that we saw no performances for Tinashe, who is a very deserving artist, especially after this album that she just put out. Even her previous album should have been nominated. Now this is what her feature and also Normani had to say on Twitter. I hope my girls Lizzo and Normani are performing at the VMAs. Please, please, please. Normani says, I hope so too. She says, they haven't booked me yet. Another person says, I knew it. My poor baby Normani. RCA is so trash. And Normani says, nope, they have actually been doing everything in their power. Another fan responds and they said the odds are always against Normani and I'm effing tired. Normani says, I'm drained. And then her feature does respond and say book Normani with a crying emoji. Now after this happened, several people jumped into her comments to voice their opinions about Normani requesting to perform at the VMAs. One person saying this: she got to deal with the R word and loved one's illness. Her songs got removed from platforms during crucial times for its success. Her audio gets messed up during performances, and even her music video thumbnail gets messed up. But we're the bad guys for wanting better for Normani. Bye. Not having Normani perform at the VMAs is a huge mistake, a very huge mistake. Normani's been dealing with a lot of discrimination all her life. Being a dark-skinned girl has not afforded her any room to be mediocre. She has proven herself 20 times over, and she's had enough. Her song was literally removed from streaming platforms for days. This isn't coincidental. Normani truly believes that she's this major star with a big fan base and that she's been anointed as the next big thing up, when in reality she's still just a new solo artist from a failed girl group. Yikes. You'd think MTV would book Normani with no hesitation, given the fact that she released a pop culture phenomenon, Motivation, solely for the VMAs and treated to their hype that year. Now I do understand the disappointment. I mean, when Normani did perform at the VMAs when she released her song Motivation, it was definitely a good moment for her. I've also seen several people come out and run with the narrative that Normani is begging for a performance, and that's actually not true. And I also want to take you guys back because I saw this similar instance when it came to Bruno Mars. If you guys don't remember, Bruno Mars actually left a post asking the Grammys to let him perform. Now this is what Bruno Mars had to say: Dear Grammys, if you can see it in your hearts to allow 2 out-of-work musicians to perform at your show, we would really appreciate it. We just released a song and could really use the promotion right now. We have a lot riding on this record. We haven't been able to perform for a while and we just want to sing. We'll send in an audition tape and take as many tests as we need to. I promise we won't be extra. We just really want to gig again. I hope you'll consider this request and give us the opportunity to shine. Love, Silk Sonic. Now what I find interesting is that nobody came out and said that Bruno Mars was begging to be on the Grammys. He was simply requesting because it would give good press. So I find it interesting how there is a double standard when it comes to Normani. It is very disappointing that she has to ask to be on these shows. So let me know what you think about this topic down below. How do you feel about Normani asking the VMAs to perform, and what are your thoughts on her feature basically also asking the VMAs to perform? perform? Do you think that there is a double standard when it comes to men and women and requesting to be at award show? And what are your thoughts on Tinashe also being left out of this lineup? I look forward to reading your comments. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, subscribe to the channel because you know I'd love to have you. I love you guys to the moon and back. Stream super bass, and until next time, stay messy. Bye babes.